Insider Gaming has reported that a new Lord of the Rings game is in development. Their source says it will be a third-person action game designed to compete with Hogwarts Legacy. Does that sound like the right direction for a new Lord of the Rings game? What is your dream Lord of the Rings game no one will ever make? It already came out. It was
Tales of the Shire.
It was called Gollum.
At what point, what game will they never make that hasn't already been bastardized?
A good one?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. That was mean. That was mean. I don't want to be mean.
You like that one.
I like Shadow of Mordor. Shadow of War just didn't have
Didn't it break you?
ending. It didn't have an ending. No, it broke me and Justin Hayward, who was Haywald, who was reviewing it at the time. And because at the end of it, like the story just ends super abruptly, and then you just have to keep doing the fortress assaults again and again and again. And so making a new Lord of the Rings game, I'm intrigued by it. There's been so much more attention on Lord of the Rings as a property.
Amazon, baby.
Because of Amazon, because of the Rings of Power show, because of things like Gollum. They're making another Lord of the Rings online, even though Lord of the Rings Online still exists. By saying they wanted to compete with Hogwarts Legacy, so they're saying like you want to have a playable character who you make, who exists in this world,
an open world, somewhat similar,
and you will meet some characters from Tolkien's works, but also specifically which part, because
what
there are
neighborhood
different.
You hanging out in?
No. I mean, not just geographically, but in terms of what Tolkien properties they're allowed to pull from. You know, there's weirdness with the Amazon deal that Rings of Power only had to be this part. Like I think it was
timelines, and
timeline too. Are we gonna be? The thing is, it's also, you know, that we had the War of the Rohirrim movie. They are making The Hunt for Gollum. No one gives a shit where that little guy is, okay?
Hey now. Hey.
The thing is that what are you going to do? De-age Viggo Mortensen so he can actually be in it? No, don't do that. Gollum was in his cave.
Let him be.
Leave him alone. Then he got...
Can you do? He
got tortured.
You do good.
He got tortured in Mordor. He ends up, I think, like around Mirkwood, and then he tracks everyone. I can't do a Gollum impression. I'm sorry. So, what would I like from a Lord of the Rings game? Tales of the Shire had a lot of promise. I think if you'd asked me 2 years ago, that would have been my ideal Lord of the Rings game. I think it uses the property in a very, very smart way. Unfortunately, the gameplay just didn't come together for me in the end, and it just wasn't a compelling enough gameplay loop.
I got 2 ideas.
Hit me.
So you're a bigger fan than me. Mm-mm. Do you remember what the story was that Tolkien wrote when he was bedsick from the war? Like, have we seen an adaptation of that thing? Basically, like the seeds of which that universe in Middle Earth was all founded on.
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember what it's called.
They should do something like that. Or I want to play as Tolkien in a game who's bedridden and sick,
and he's just
from the trenches
typing simulator,
just writing away.
The thing is, like, I don't think I'd want to play as a hobbit. You know, I'd want to be an elf or a wizard to have some kind of magical ability, or like a ranger. You know, the thing is, maybe it's just because the hobbits have not had a good time in video games so far, because there was that terrible EA one. Not the EA one, sorry. The EA ones are good. And the one before that, I think it was Vivendi, where you play every time you were playing as Frodo, all you could do was throw rocks.
Yeah. Well, what was the Bilbo one? Was that one okay? Was that
the Hobbit?
Yes, the Bilbo one.
That has
the Bilbo one.
Quite an active speedrunning community.
See, there you go. Yeah. Quap.
Baby steps. Quap taking the ring to Mordor.
Is that just the entire way? Honestly.
Visual novel.
Well, I already thought visual novel. You know what? Where's our hidden object games? Our hidden object.
Oh, like Bilbo and Frodo's desk? Actually.
Yeah.
I would play that.
Yeah.
It's a tough one to answer. I'm going to keep my heart and mind open.
Heart and feet.
Heart and hairy feet. Thanks so much for watching. This is actually a clip from a larger show that we do called Kurt and Lucy got you covered. You can watch the whole thing on YouTube on site right now.
Or you can listen to it on Spotify. And you can submit your own questions at an email address.
Got you covered at GameSpot.com.
I'll remember that one time, I swear.